Hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea. Purr. I am just sipping on some water because hydration is important. And I have my most important, and it's my cup mug, period. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period. Here. I am here. We're here. We're back talking all things Love Island. And y'all, we're talking all things Love Island. Episode 34. Yeah. Yeah. it's yeah. Episode 34. Um I'm gonna get into it. Before we do, y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button on this channel and all of our other channels because we are here giving you a lot of content on almost all things create competition reality television. And we are in the thick of Big Brother season now. It started, and we still got to wrap up this season of Love Island, which will be tomorrow. And then we will have the Love Island UK that we're still in the middle of. We have the Snake. We have Destination X. We got a lot of stuff coming. Project Runway will be coming your way. So we got a lot of things happening right here on this channel. So please subscribe. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. We truly appreciate you. Follow us on all of our audio podcast links. Follow us on all of our channels at the Cup Pod for all of your drag or drag race needs, at the Cup ESC for all of your Eurovision Song Contest needs, and at the Cup Ringside for all of your WWE needs. Follow us on all of our channels. Do all those things. Help us reach our goal. Follow our audio podcast links and join our Patreon. Do all the things to support us. We truly appreciate your support. Let's get into this episode because this was not how this was supposed to be for me. I'm going to be honest. I had high hopes. I had thoughts. I had things that I expected or wanted to see coming into this episode. It started out so well. That's the thing. It started out so good. It started out great. Like all the family is coming. We're getting family visits. It's going to be lovely. And honestly, everything was going great. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it because I'm going to talk about it couple by couple. Shelly and A's family came in, and it's not in order. I know it's not in order of the families coming in because I didn't put in order. But Shelly and Ace's family coming in, love this interaction. Love the interaction. We get them coming out of the hideaway, right off the hideaway, very high off the hideaway visit where they became exclusive. Everything was beautiful. They had a great night. They didn't fold. Ace didn't fold. He said he didn't fold, but they had a good time, which was great. That's all I need to know from the hideaway experience. Let people have their time in the hideaway by themselves, and I don't need to know everything that happens. But they had a great time. They become exclusive. They are living high. They get to see their family. Their family comes in, and it's Ace's brother and sister and Shelly's parents. Love this. Love the interaction that we got from Shelly and Ace's folks and their families. Shelly's dad was very like, I'm here for my daughter. You all right, whatever. I'm here for my daughter. And look, can't help a man being real. Like, I appreciated it. Ace's brother and sister was very much into it. They love Shelly. Shelly's mom loved Ace. It was warms my heart. When I tell you warmed my heart. Enjoyed watching them. They were great. Seeing them talking together and seeing them talking, away. Ace's folks like she invited to the cookout. Ace is like, yeah, for sure. Like I enjoyed that moment between them and their family. Beautiful moment. Love the moment. Great moment. Enjoyed it. because that's how you're supposed to feel on family days. Just have good moments. Huda and Chris. Chris was very nervous about letting his family meet Huda in the beginning because he didn't know what they saw, what they, all the things. Huda was, as you would be nervous. This is new. You're still trying to figure things out. You don't know how your family will react. You know your family, and sometimes family can step out of pocket sometimes if you wanted to. And it was a little nerves coming from both sides of Chris and Huda because they know their relationship and how rocky it's been since they got together. So they're still kind of a little nervous, but it turned out well. It turned out beautiful. Um, Chris's family only saw up until the night he folded, so they didn't see anything after that. They haven't seen the aftermath of any of that. So as far as they're concerned, everything is great. Huda's great. She's a lovely girl. She seems great. She's a good fit for him, and he seems like a good fit for her. And I'm like, yeah, sure. If that's what you think, that's all they saw. That's all they saw. Um, Huda's folks, her sister. Let me just say, her sister T. Oh, sister, you're good. You're good in my book. Like she was keeping it so real. She is not afraid to let her know when she is wrong. She is not afraid to let her know when she is right. And like they had their little inside joke. It was really cute. It was a good, cute little moment. The call that she had with her daughter. Mm, so sweet. Her daughter's it seems like she just loves her mom. I love that for Huda. I know she misses her, and I really did enjoy that moment. I'm not a huge Huda fan or stan or whatever, but I thought this moment was really good. And I think she needed to hear that and she needed to see her daughter. I love that for her. I love that for her. I love that both families think that they are good for each other, that Chris grounds Huda. She needs somebody who will ground her. All of that stuff. I'm not talking about if I feel like these relationships will last or anything like that. I'll get to that later. But as of right now, in these family moments, I thought it was great. I thought they did what they had to do. I thought it was a good moment. It was cute. It was fine. It was fine. Um, yeah, it was a good moment. Pepe and Iris. I thought Pepe's family was nice. His dad was like, "You're doing well. You're doing good. We like what we see with you. This really is gonna good. It's good because of her." Like they were busting his chops a little bit, but all in all, they were like his mom liked the connection he has with Iris. Iris' mom was a little hesitant, a little bit. She was like, "I don't really know," and I feel like that might have messed with Iris because I felt like it was a little off after that moment. But her mom was like, "I don't really know, but he seems nice. He seems good. He seems good." Like I think it was kind of like mom was a little hesitant, a little, and which makes sense because it's like you don't know, you don't really know. But she still said, "But he seems like a nice man, and if this is something that you want to, pursue," they were very open for that. It's just like she just didn't know. And like I said, I feel like it played a little bit in Ira's demeanor later on. Like for me, she felt a little like, what are they saying I'm not seeing? I don't know. Which is not anything because Pepe hasn't done anything that would, particularly say turn it off for her. But I think they just I feel like they're just trauma bonded. Like he lost Hannah, she lost TJ. We here, we might as well get together. And it feels that way to me. I could be totally wrong. They could walk out of this villa and be in love, fall in love, stay together forever, get married, whatever. Or not. Like, I don't know. But for me, I just am not sold completely on them. But I'm open to be wrong. And that is fine. Um, Nick and Alandria. Y'all know I'm a Nickelandria stan, so y'all know this one gave me life. This was something that I have been waiting on personally to see the parents come into the villa. Um, and give them that reassurance because of the way their relationship has formed. It was like the initial spark from day one. They never got a chance to, connected, but then they both get dumped at the same. But they always been around, hovering around each other, but never fully explored it. They get dumped at the same time. They get to couple up and experience this thing, but a lot of stuff was still in the way. Connections were still there, so they pull back from that, only for circumstances to happen where they do finally end up getting together and fully exploring the connection. It was a lot. And I think they were still trying to figure out if this is something that can't, like, they knew what they were feeling, but it's like, is this something that can last? Is this something that people would approve of? Like, do our parents even approve of this? Do America hate it because it feels like we're moving on so fast from people? Or in Nick's case, and then in Electra's case, like, do I start this connection over again, a newer connection after I got dumped from a previous connection? It's just been a lot. um and so I feel like getting the approval of the parents, Nick's mom and sister coming in, and Alandria's mom, it was so great. It was good to see the interactions with each other. I wish we would have saw the conversations that happened when they were all sitting together, but we don't get that. They got cut for whatever reason. But seeing Nick talk to his mom, and his mom is like, we've been standing day one. Like, we are A1 day ones. Like, we want this connection. Like, it really looked like Nick's mom was like, this is my she this is the one for you. Like, and I'm here for it because I think so too. I feel like this would be great to see Alandria's mom, which is a baddie, by the way. Mom, I see you. Felicia, girl, I see you, baddie. Alexandra get it from her mama for real. Like, when we told Megan Thee Stallion genetics, she was not lying. Because yes, 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 T. But I love the interaction between Alandria and her mom. It shows so much about, like, we got to see a side of Alandria that we don't usually see. She was so relaxed. She was like, that's her best friend. She can just calm down and be herself, and they can have fun. They were kiki. I love that dynamic because it's something about when you get from that stage of being mother and daughter, where the mom is over the disciplinarian over you and taking what to do, until we can get to that friend stage with your mom, and you can talk to each other, y'all can tell each other about stuff, you can kiki back and forth. I absolutely love that. It is so fun. It was so fun to see Alandria like loosen up and be able to just talk and tell her mom everything her mom able to tell them. Like, she was telling her that people are rooting for this. Your family is proud of you. Everybody, your dad is so proud of you. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing you did you're going to be judged by. You are good, girl. You are good. And she let her know that her outfits were tea, her body was tea, everything was tea. She was tea. I love that. I think Alantra needs to hear that because she had that guilt that maybe this wasn't right, maybe this wasn't the move, or maybe people would have a response to that. And they don't even know. They don't even know how, when they get out, when they see the crazy that has happened around them. I love it for them. I hope, you know, uh, y'all already know what my vote was, but I love it for them. I wanted for them. Nick's mom letting him know that, hey, your dad loves the show. Your dad is loving you. He thinks you're great. You're funny. He loves Ace. He likes Ace stand on business. They feel like Alandra is the one. They could see her at the dinner table talking shop, just kikiing. His sister told her she approved. Everybody approved. It was just, I felt like they felt the weight lifted from their shoulders. Like, this is okay. We did do right. We are fine. Like, this is good. We don't have to be worried about anything else. Just focus on us. And I think they needed that. It was lovely. So lovely to see that. It was great to see that. Um, but yeah, they had a great visit. And Nick's mom telling Ledger, she say the best. She was hugging everybody. She say the best for last. Like, I love you so much. You are great, and we've been rooting for you since day one. And Alandra was just so shocked. Like, what? She's like, yes, you are beautiful. We love you. And hearing her say that, telling Nick that she is stunned, she's beautiful, and Nick was like extremely beautiful. And he was like, I can. She was like, I could see her at the table, at the dinner table, around the house. And Nick was like, me too. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But moving on, because I can stay on them all night. Amaya, Papaya, and Brian. I love this one too because they were the first ones and they all thought that they were going to get video calls and they had the screen set up. They did the video and I liked how they did it. They made it look like the video cut out in the middle. And I'm like, wait, no. And then the parents came in. This, look here. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Amaya, Papaya is my second favorite couple in this villa right now. And I love her. I love her. I like Brian. I'm not fully sold, but I wasn't fully sold until tonight on this episode. I wasn't fully sold on Brian until this episode. And now I think him seeing his family and how much they appreciate and like Amaya and her family, how they like him, I think it kind of like maybe clicked to him like maybe this was, hmm, I don't know. I don't know. Still, I'm not fully. Let's say I'm like 90% sure on Brian. I'm not fully sure. But I love Amaya Papaya. Love her down. I think she's great. Um, their families just look like they go together. Their families just look like they go together. They like each other already. Brian's best friend and his dad and Amaya's mom and dad. Like feel like they just go together. And then Brian getting the video message from his mom who couldn't be there and watching him just cry and the love that was poured out. I absolutely, positively loved it. I thought it was great. I enjoyed every second of it. It was just good. It was just good. And so I enjoyed it. I thought they were great. I thought they had great chemistry watching the families. Overall, Family Day was, ugh, I think Nick said it best. It's like watching those military videos on the internet. You watch it, you see it, and this is like, it felt like that with everybody's family. Even if you don't like the couple or if you're not, that's not your fave, you could not watch any of those moments and not think that they were good and that they were good TV and it was fun to watch. It it was just, it was just beautiful. And so after we go through all of that, all the families have left, and then they are told to get ready for they're going to cook and have a family style dinner. And we saw this before, and we love the family style dinners. Everybody goes and cooks. Um, great, great moments. We see, everybody. We see Nick and Brian really don't want to cook, so they don't cook. So they try to act like they set the table forever, even though the table was pretty much set. It just had to put down the silverware, I guess. It was just fun, nice, cute moments. Chris burned the garlic bread. Ace was the man of the sauce. He was the cook. He was the chef. Everybody loved, because Ace cooks. Um, some people didn't cook, which is fine. It just sat there looked pretty, as Chris said. But, um, but it was lovely. Everybody they got together. They went to the table, sat and had dinner, and they were talking about their peaks and well, it was funny because Huda was like, we should go around and talk about what our highest moments and our lowest moments was in the villa. And Nick was like, wait, I got an idea. We can tell each other the peaks and the pits of the villa. And she was like, did you just copy me? He was like, did I? just I thought that was funny. I thought that was a funny little cute moment. Um we heard conversations where everybody was talking about what their families love, and Nick told Ace that his dad loves him. Huda told Nick that her sister's like their favorite moment was like, I'm a mom, Mamacita. Like that's pretty much a lot of people's like Mamacita kind of just went off like, I'm a mom. Mama, it's all over the internet. Like, please, TikTok. Yeah, it's there. But I love that. Everybody was talking about their peaks and their pits, their highs and lows. Amaya's was seeing the family and meeting Brian and the hideaway. That was a moment. Brian's was meeting Maya, and I think his was the hideaway, and Maya's was, you know, coming into the villa, meeting him, and all that stuff, which was cute. Chris was playing, seeing his family today, and playing basketball with the fellas, and that was it. And I found out to be weird. I'm like, man, you can't even fake the funk. You can't even say coming into this villa with this gorgeous woman and, getting to meet all of you guys. You can't even say that. You can't even say that. This man does not like this woman. Like, why? Why are we voting for them? They even shouldn't even be here. This man wants to go home. Oh, he does not want to be here. He does not want to be here. Oh, it's crazy. It is crazy. But sure. Alandria says that this moment is one that has been the best days of her since she's been here. It's been such a highlight. Um, just it's been good. Everybody really enjoyed this moment, and it was a nice moment. And then Love Island got to continue to do some crazy stuff and sending them the text right then and there, saying that America has been voting for their favorite couple or who they want to see in the finale. Who they want to see in the finale. And the couple with the lowest votes will be dumped from the island. And, they bring out the cloches, I'll line them up, and each couple will take off the lid, read the card. Up first is Brian and Maya. I wasn't worried about them. I was like, final bound, final bound. Takes off the lid. Congratulations, you, Maya and Brian, you're going to the finals. I'm like, yeah, period, 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 as they should, as they should, as they should. They're going to the finals. Love that for them. Up next was Huda and Chris. And I was like, after the episode that dropped right before that we voted, we see that we should. They could be in danger. But why would they tell them this right early? Then I started thinking logically. I was like, oh, the way they're sitting, the way they're, oh. And sure enough, Chris and Huda, congratulations, you go to the finals. And I was like, oh, you hood rat. The Huda stands are something else. I tell you. Y'all see your girl up there, and this man don't like her, but y'all still send him to the finale. Now, what happens if this man gets the envelope? If they win this, let's play devil's advocate here. If they win this, that man gets the 100K in his envelope. Feeling the way he feeling about her, y'all think he go share it with her? What happens when he don't share it with her? What happens when he doesn't share it with her? Because, but I know you can say, but what if she get it? She'll probably share it with him because she's gonna feel like she should share it with him. And everybody's like, oh, so nice. But he would not share with her. That man doesn't like her. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. We move. We move. Um, so we go from that to Nick and Alandria. We got a cute wink moment. And she's like, this could go either way. Opens it up. Nick and Alandria, congratulations. You are going to the finale. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We get a little kiss. They so excited. She's like, wow, I'm happy. This is great. He's happy. So it's down to Shelly and Ace and um, Iris and Pepe. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, all right, Iris and Pepe. It got to be Iris and Pepe at this point, right? Because like we wouldn't send Shelly and Ace, who's the longest couple, original couple here, like the longest exclusive. We we wouldn't send them home, right? So it's Iris and Pepe. It's Iris and Pepe. No, it's Ace and Shelly. And I said, what? What? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Ace and Shelly over Iris and no shade to Iris and Pepe, but like, wow. Wow. Like, wow. You mean to tell me out of all the couples there, Iris and Pepe beats Ace and Shelly? Mm? In what universe? In what world? In what universe? I am beyond shocked and I'm honestly disgusted. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed by this. I'm annoyed by these results because I don't feel like this was right. And it feels like this season has been if you are exclusive, you go home. If you become exclusive, you go home. We saw it with Taylor and Clark. I didn't mind it. Well, I minded a little. I felt like they should have made it to this round. And then, but because I don't think they should have went home over Hood and Chris. Or Iris and Pepe at that point. But it's just wild to me that once you become exclusive, they send you home. But this is a lot of stuff, a lot of things playing into this situation because a lot of people and for the first half of the season we didn't care for Ace. And I particularly wasn't fond of Ace, but I never hated Ace. But I was just like, if he gets his act together and him and Shelly actually get together, they deserve to make it to the end. And they did. And they played this game and not even played the game, but they found their connections with each other just still like they did Love Island the right way. I will say this. I think Ace and Shelley did Love Island the right way. They explored other connections. They were with other couples, but then they came back together. They came together and found out like, yes, this is who we want. Um, it's just weird to me that all these different things. I'm trying my best not to jump on the soapbox and go on a tangent, but I probably will anyway. Um, the fact that we had so much disgustingness happen during this season when it came to Shelly and Alondria, and how some of these fans have ruined the season by their disgusting racism and misogynism and all other things. Like to have big brands get on the internet and put out posts describing violence against these women is absolutely disgusting. It should never happen. It should never happen to have influencers who have millions of followers get on here. You can have an opinion about somebody. You don't have to like people as an influencer. Just because you have a millions of followers and you do this thing, you don't have to be perfect and like everybody, but you don't also have to go out of your way to be nasty and mean, to provoke violence against people like a punching bag. This is Shelly and Alondria's face. Pow, pow, pow. Why? What was the point of that content? What was it that you gained from that? A deleted post and now you got to write an apology because it was people are like you're weird for that. For BuzzFeed to take down the post, and we're sorry for that's not what we meant. It went through so many different approvals for you to put it up there, and you still did it, and now you're like, oh, we thought it was a joke. That's not funny. It's not funny to sit there and say we want to give a woman a knuckle sandwich. That's not funny. It's not funny to sit there and say these are these people's faces on a punching bag and all bop bop bop. It's not funny to put Hunter's face on Derek Chauvin's body and Landria's face on George Floyd's body and say this is what's happening. That's not funny. The world we living in, it's not funny to say racial slurs to anybody. It's not funny to provoke violence against anybody. It's not funny. And we need to stop acting like things are funny. And we want to say this is just a joke. These are people's lives, real lives. And you got crazy people out there who will watch your content and say and watch what you do because you got so many people you influence. You're an influencer. Your job is to influence people. That's what your job is. So you don't think people are listening to you and thinking about what you're saying? Y'all hacking people's accounts? What are we doing here? Like, what are we absolutely doing here? It's a TV show with some 20-something-year-old people who are just out here trying to have a good time over the summer and maybe possibly find love. And we are doing this. We are making violence issues to people. We're hacking their accounts. We're doing smear campaigns against them for their lives. Violence? Seriously. Seriously. When do we say enough is enough? When is it enough? It's frustrating. It's annoying. It's a TV show that we're turning into something that it does not have to be. We can't just sit and enjoy the show. You can have your favorites. Absolutely have your favorites. Root for your couples, root for your people. Do that. But you do not have to tear down someone else to build up somebody else. You don't have to tear down people to build up your fave. You don't have to do that. It's not necessary. Going online, putting up mean, nasty, racist memes, for what reason? Because you don't like them because they did something that you didn't like to your fave, who you don't know. You don't know these people. You have no idea what's going on in their lives. When they come out of this building, they won't even think about you. But you sitting here committing all this time and energy to a TV show for them, and you want to be mean and defend them, and they don't even know you. Think about that. They don't even know you. They can say, oh, I love all of my fans. And you feel like, oh, yes, they're talking to me, baby. They are talking to a bunch of people, not just you. They don't know you. And you sitting here doing this nasty stuff for what reason? For what reason? It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Was Ace and Shelly my favorite couple? Were they my number ones? Was I voting for them like that? No, I wasn't. But did I respect? Yes, I respected their relationship. I liked them as individuals and I liked them as a couple. And I felt like they should have made it to this finale. They should have been in the finale because I felt like they did Love Island the way Love Island was supposed to have been done. But we are sitting here, and that's no shade to anybody else. Like, I feel like if the four that made it, they made it. That's fine. That's fine. They made it. They did it. That's how the vote crumbled. But the nastiness that y'all are spewing on this internet about this couple and about Alandria is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They don't know you. You don't know them. But you are the one wasting all of your energy making memes and doing nasty stuff for what reason? It's kind of tired. And we need to let it go. We need to do better. You ruined this season by doing some stupid stuff. For what reason? We just can't sit and watch the show. We can't just sit and watch the show. That's tired. That's tired. But Ace and Shelly, I love them. I think they were great. I think they should have made it to the finale. But much respect to those who did. Iris and Pepe, congratulations. Huda and Chris, congratulations. Amaya, Papaya, and Brian, congratulations. Nick and Alandria, congratulations. You made it to the finale. You get to finish out this journey. I hope they enjoy every moment that they had in that villa and they enjoy it. And we get to finally see what happened in the villa at the end. I love this for them. I love this for all of them. Um, I I'm trying to think. Mm, if I should say, yeah, when I watch the show tomorrow, because I'm going to watch it. It's like we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to watch it. Am I going to watch every part of the show from beginning to end? Probably not. There'll be some skips, I'm sure, because honestly, I am not that invested in anybody else but one couple. So or two couples actually. So I might just, do a little skippity skip, watch it, watch. I'll catch all the clips later. No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I have to talk about it because we are going live tomorrow, right after the finale airs. We're gonna go live, and myself and Logan, and we're gonna talk about it. But y'all know where my heart is. Y'all know where I my team is. I haven't changed that at all. At all. Um but my heart is I am a Nick and Alandria stan. Nick Alandria high we rise. I I love them. I love them. I'm a sucker for their story, their journey. I'm a book girly. I read, and these are the kind of tropes that just feed my soul. So I am rooting for them, but I also know look for Logan. Logan is rooting for my Papaya and Brian, and I am okay with that too. If those are the only two couples for me that I will be okay with, be honest, that is the only couple I will be okay with is Brian and Amaya and Brian and Nicolandria because that's just who I want. But if Huda and Chris or Pepe and Iris pull it out, so be it. Guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna jump online and start hating them and making memes and nasty comments about them and saying how disgusting they are and blah blah blah. Now I might say something about their fans. No, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I won't. I'm not gonna do that because you are entitled to like who you like. Nobody cares. Oh, I don't care. I'll say me. You can like who you like. You can vote for who you voted for. That is your business. That is your, you know, um, that is who you wanted to vote for, and that's that's what it is. you know, that's what it is, and I will respect that. But that's what it is. I love who I love, and that's who I want to see. That's who I'm rooting for. But like I said, we are going to be back here tomorrow. Soul Ties Live at 11 p.m. Eastern, right after the finale. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about our winners and everything, all the dates, and we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to watch it. I am going to watch it because I'm going to be watching it. Me and Logan watching together. So I won't be doing all the skipping past even though I say I am, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch. But we're gonna join us tomorrow, Sunday night, 11 p.m. Eastern for Soul Ties Live, where we are talking about the finale of Love Island, and of course, join us again Tuesday for No Invite Needed, where we talk all things Love Island UK at 12 p.m. Eastern and then Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern ish. So join us. And Soul Times Live is 11 p.m. Eastern ish, of course, because things happen. We got to get things ready before the podcast but we are going to be here talking all about Love Island Follow us on all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can follow myself there as well if you want. Join us. Subscribe to this channel and all of our channels. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel. We are on a mission to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. And we really, truly, truly appreciate you if you help us out. And then you can go subscribe to all of our other channels at The Cup Pod for all our drag and drag race, at The Cup ESC for all our Eurovision Song Contest, and at The Cup Ringside for all of our WWE um, uh, all our podcasts. So check all of that out. Follow us on our audio podcast links. All those links will be in the description below. Join our Patreon. Get your mug at lanagscreations.etsy.com. And I'm going to get out of here because that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for the finale. And go watch another video while I go get ready for the next video. So cheers, y'all. Bye.